Oh, dang, 45. Now we're going faster on this bike. Let's go. All right. Even downhill last time we weren't doing 45, so that's awesome. Let's get it. This bike is getting better and better as I ride it. Oh no. Oh my God. One battery bar left. Man, oh man, is this gonna be a long day. Let's pull over here how we started the very first video of this series of the Ariel Rider 60 volt. I'm gonna be taking this thing farther than I did in my first video. I am taking it all the way to work. So this is gonna be a fun trip. We got 15 miles there, 15 miles back, but I do think we are gonna charge it when I get to my work. And again, this is just a fun video, just kind of testing out the bike. Maybe it's something you're looking at buying, I'm not sure, but hopefully this video helps you out. And just stay tuned for the ride because it's probably gonna be about 40 minutes to an hour. I can already see that, but I will try to not talk and bore you guys so much on this video and more just kind of riding and talking here and there, so I'll have more cuts in this video than normal. And by the way, I turned this bike on from a full battery charge, didn't even have to bring up my phone or anything. If you guys didn't see my last video, this bike is completely unlocked. It is permanently unlocked. There's nothing you have to do to change it. It already goes super fast. Easy there, truck, easy there. What was that all about, painting and decoration? Now the cool thing is today, after I charged it all last night, I charged the top battery and the battery that's in the frame, if you guys didn't know that. I saw someone comment and say, it'd be nice if it had 2 batteries. It does have 2 batteries. It's just one's visible and one's in the frame. But it was cool that I turned this bike on right off the bat, and it was unlocked right out of the gate. So it's super cool. I permanently unlocked this bike, and look, 44 miles an hour. This is our 3rd battery charge on these batteries, and it just seems like it's getting better and better and better. And it is about 91 degrees right now. So I'm also curious to see if we're gonna have any issues with the motor overheating and stuff like that. But I love the fact that I literally just turned the bike on and it went max speed at all times. It just sucks that if I do get caught, there's no way of me going back and resetting that. I can't update the bike in time to prove that it only goes 20 miles an hour. All I can basically say is, look at the bottom of the frame down here, that down tube, and be like, look, 750 watts, class 2, I must have been downhill or something, I don't know. And hope they believe me, I don't know, and just let me go. I think for the most part, if you're caught going super fast, at least in California, they got a lot of stuff to deal with, unless you're in a big ass group ride like the mega ride that just happened like a week ago, then maybe they might come after you pretty hardcore. But if you're just by yourself and you pull over, most of the time they're pretty chill and they don't care too much. Whoa, what is up with everybody hauling ass? I thought these were the popos. I was like, oh shit. Now this is a good test right here to see if we're gonna have any overheating issues, because this road right here is 3 miles long of just pinned on the throttle. I know a lot of people don't like that about the bike, but I mean, let's just keep it real. I'd rather have a safety feature on a bike than not have it. Like the Lyric Graffiti originally had on the prototype, but I had it after everyone else reviewed it and probably disconnected stuff or stuff got messed up with it. I don't know how people wrote it. It wasn't in my possession the whole time. And so the Lyric Graffiti just messed up on me completely. Now they fixed that issue with that bike. Now this one is nice because this is my brand new own bike and everything, so I don't have to worry about having any issues with it overheating. Because I haul ass on these bikes. Oh, ow, ow. It's kind of humid. Someone asked about that too. It's 15% humidity today. I actually looked it up on my phone today. So just you have an idea. I guess, I don't know, I'd say Central California is more like dry. It's not like sticky Vegas, but definitely you go outside for at least 10 minutes in your garage, you're pouring sweat like from your face. At least right now anyways. This might be the first time I think we put gloves when riding this bike, and it could just be me, the way I slept, but my thumb is really killing me with this half twist throttle. I would love to replace that with a full twist throttle. I'm pretty sure if I go and check the lines, maybe I could find out what type of disconnect it is. It's probably these high-low or hypo, I forget what they're called. But if I just replace that, I think we should be perfectly fine to have a full twist throttle on here and to be a little bit more comfortable. Because the spring in here is, it's pretty stiff to pull. And when you have thicker gloves on, it's definitely a difference from the height of the grip to the throttle. So that's why you have that difference. And really putting a lot of strain on my thumb right now. You know, I gotta say, I'm really surprised this bike is getting up to that speed too, because I have a shit ton of stuff in my backpack. I have flat out, I have a tire pressure thing to air up my tires. It's like a portable one. I have some Red Bulls in there. I have a thing to take the shredder valve out. What else do I got in there? I got something else. Oh, obviously my stuff for work and whatnot, but my backpack is heavy as crap. It's definitely heavier than it normally is, so the fact that I'm hitting 44 right now compared to when I had less stuff on, I weigh about 163 pounds, by the way. I just weighed myself last week, and it's going faster with having probably like 12 pounds in my backpack right now. What's up with all these cars parked over here? Very interesting. So see, this is the road right here. See how it goes downhill? This is about, I would say, 2 miles, maybe 2.5 miles, and I was starting to come uphill. Oh, dang, 45. Now we're going faster on this bike. Let's go. All right. Even downhill last time we weren't doing 45, so that's awesome. Let's get it. This bike is getting better and better as I ride it by every single ride. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. We're almost topping out our speedometer gauge. Yeah, you guys like how I brought that back, speedometer? That's how I used to say it, and everyone got me in the comments about that. Speed meter is what you're supposed to say. I like to say speedometer because it has an O in it, but that's for a different topic. Yeah, you guys can roast me in the comments all you guys want. I'm just out here having fun. A little worried about getting a flat on these tires. That's why I brought everything in my backpack, but we'll just see what happens. Because again, these tires are probably like a 6.5 roughly out of 10. They're a little bit thicker, but they are more plush. They do cover more area of the road. 4.5 inches on the front, 5 inches in the back. That means you could possibly run over stuff a lot more easier than a skinny tire, you know, bike that's like 2.5 or 2 inches wide. So worries me a little bit, but they're not super flimsy and cheap where they're, you know, just, you can literally probably nick your thumb or your nail in there and cause a flat. They're not like that. But it still worries me just a little bit by getting some type of nail or something in them. I would love a motorcycle tire, but it wouldn't be as soft as this ride is right now. And it's pretty comfortable. It's actually, the suspension's working flawlessly for me. Now, I just briefly the other day rode the Ghost Cat 60 volt, and I do gotta say that that one was a little bit more comfortable, I will say. And I knew it was gonna be like that because the suspension setup on the Ghost Cat is like phenomenal. This one isn't bad whatsoever. If let's say if I was doing a quick rating, let's just say the Ghost Cat, for example, is a 10 out of 10, right? I would say that this is like a 9 out of 10. It's right behind the Ghost Cat, but it's not quite there, you know? But it's still great. All right, so last time we came through this, why I haven't done any work trips anymore. First off, it's far, but there was a biker lane down here in the last video. You guys gotta check that out. It was with the Super 73. And I think I came through and I was like, what the hell? I think it was a Super 73, it's been a while. And it's just scared the crap out of me because there's nowhere I can go. If someone's hiding somewhere here and they pop out, I'm done for. Like, they're stealing my bike, I'm blocked by this. No one lives out this way at all, it's just a park. And the park is normally closed after I think like 9 or something or 8 o'clock. So I would have been done for. So it worries me coming this way. Whoa. So I don't really like coming this way. This is the most sketchiest part of my work trip. Once I'm out of this little area and past the overpass area, the freeway, I'm Gucci. Look at this dude pedaling. He's pedaling. Ooh, whoa, sand. Sand's a little sketchy. So something I want to mention is what I thought was the coolest feature on this bike, other than the unlock thing, you know, where you can just turn it off and turn it back on and go back to 20 miles an hour. And obviously we got rid of that because a lot of people complained, but I really liked it personally. The other thing I really like about this bike is the fact that whatever pedal assist you put it in, the throttle is always unlocked to max speed, but the pedals go off your pedal assist. So if you put it in 1, it would go probably like 8 or 10 miles an hour. You put it in 2, it goes a little faster. You put it in 3, I think 3 is about almost 30 miles an hour. So I like that the pedals, and also you can do the software and you can adjust the pedal sensitivity if you want. But I think I have it at 3 out of 5. And I just love the fact that it doesn't jolt you forward. So I can actually have this at 1 if I want. And my throttle's unlimited, but if I pedal, it's not going to be like, oh my God, and pull me back and feel like I'm gonna fly off the handlebars, you know, I'm not ready for it. There's some bikes, and companies might think it's a good idea to put a bunch of magnets or whatever, so you have a quicker throttle response and stuff like that. I mean, that's great for people that like the pedal, torque sensor e-bikes, people like that, you know, but when you're on a bike like this, it's not really made for pedaling. It's good when they do features like this where the pedals don't even matter. The pedals aren't gonna scare you, they're just there. I told a lot of people that rode the Lyric Graffiti, just disconnect the pedals, honestly, if I was you. Might throw an error code, but disconnect them, you'll feel a lot better. There's another bike too, the Rumble Motors Apex, and I don't even think they're making that bike anymore. What a fantastic bike that was. I really loved it, but the pedals were just too sensitive and touchy that it made the riding experience bad. So I actually went down and disconnected it. So when I sold it, the guy's like, why'd you do that? So he reconnected it, rode it around a little bit, then contacted me, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks later. He's like, I totally understand why you disconnected that. I almost crashed. I was like, yep. I guess I should have put a signal on just in case there's someone behind me. Oh no, no one's behind me. Squirrel, squirrel. Dang, tons of squirrels. What up, you guys wanna hear my real horn? He's like, we never heard a horn on this trail. Love it, love a real horn. Let's see if we're gonna end up honking at anybody, you know? That lady's going like 20 miles an hour. What the heck? Maybe she's not from here because it is 4th of July weekend, so that makes sense. I don't know. All right, well, maybe she's going a little faster now. Maybe 40, because I'm barely moving now. 30 miles an hour, breaking the law, breaking the law. Hey, how do you guys feel about, I know it's a side thing we're talking about, but how do you guys feel about Beavis and Butthead being in Call of Duty? I thought it was so hilarious, because the other day my girl's like, yeah, I gotta do a lot of work, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do? I don't have no footage. That's kind of why I'm out here today recording, just having a good time. And I went on Call of Duty that day because I was like, man, I don't have anything to do, I'll play some games. And that was on July 2nd, and that was when they put the update in there, right? So the first thing that popped up was Beavis and Butthead. I was like, what the hell? Man, I used to, 90s, man, I'm 87, but still, like, it raised up and stuff in the 90s and stuff like that. Like, I love that show. So I really wanted to buy it. A lot of hate on it. I was just curious on what you thought about it. I thought it was pretty cool. I really want to get back into gaming. It's just really hard, you know, on my schedule and everything like that. But man, when I get on a game, I could be on it for hours. I think I played for 2.5 hours. I was having some fun on some zombies on Black Ops 6. It was fun. Definitely fun. Let's talk about this bike really quick. That's why you guys are here. That's why you clicked on the video. I don't want you guys clicking out yet. We still got probably like 40 minutes to go on this video, I'm sure. We're getting 40 miles per hour. I am down to 3 battery bars. That's probably going off a little bit of how I'm riding. But of course we got both batteries connected. I'm not worried about getting there. That's 15 miles getting there. Full throttle everywhere though. If I looked at my average speed, I bet you it's probably in the 35 range or something. Because we're hauling ass to work. I am not letting off. But that's why I said I'm probably most likely going to charge it with the charger I have in my backpack, because I'm not going to trust it, you know? It's too sketchy the way I got to go, and being a little worried about, oh man, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to go through it. Let's go this way a little bit. Let's detour. This is a nice, beautiful section back here that a lot of people go and take car pictures with, and I love it back here. You'll get kicked out pretty fast though, because there's no loitering, but pretty cool back here. I took tons of pictures of my bikes back here too, riding with people. It's a nice little area back here. It's just I wouldn't come here at night by myself, because you know how people are. Sketchy in Fresno, man. Real sketchy. But beautiful buildings. I love the buildings. Oh, still got that noise from the front suspension. I reached out to the company. I mean, oh, we got our throttle cut right now. No way, already? I felt it right off the bat. Just hit me. It's like, it literally like lowered the power from whatever max wattage we're getting, because there's no wattage on this, just completely like down. So, dang, it already overheated. That's crazy. So I guess I can see what people are talking about, you know? It's to save the motors and the controllers and stuff like that. I guess now I'm a legal bike. I think the only way to possibly reset that is parking for maybe a few minutes and then turn the bike off and turning it back on and see if that does anything. Let's see, can you turn the bike on when riding? Oh, you can't. Okay, so I'm holding the power button and it's not going. I'm gonna try this real quick. So for science, whoa, oh, it said my max speed was 63. I was like, what the hell? That was, I switched over to the other mode, that's why. All right, so let's pull over here in the shade. Drop off some UPS packages if I need to. Boop, boop. I need one of these by my area. All right, so let's turn the bike off. And I'm gonna turn the power off right here too. That's gonna be like a hard reset. And we're gonna turn it back on. And let's see if I got all the power back on. Now, I'm not gonna suggest you guys do this. Oh, keep in mind, this is at 9.7 miles, so we're at roughly like 9.5 miles when that happened. So, oh, let's see. Let's see how it is. So just keep in mind, I mean, oh no, it's still, so it remembers. It remembered the setting, that's crazy. Maybe it read it as soon as the bike turned on, because I felt like I had a little bit of power for a second, and then after that second went away, it went right back to where it's having the power cut. But I like the fact that it's not, you know, making me pull over to the side, kind of like when your phone overheats, you know, and it tells you. I've been trying to charge my phone a lot when I'm outside working and my phone will overheat, and it won't even let me charge it up. That's how hot my phone gets. At least the bike lets you still, you know, use it. My phone won't let me use it anymore. It just locked me out of the whole damn thing. So I guess that's a pro. Let's see, if we get this green light, then we're gonna go this way. We got it. We got it. Yeah, we're making it. We're making it. We're making it. I made it. There's a cop right there too, but from what I was told by the law is if you make it past the first crosswalk into the intersection before it turns red, you're good. It's if it's red before you get into the middle of the intersection, it's a ticket. And I'm on a bike anyway, so it should be all right. And I am legal right now, so well, and you know what? I actually would have made that if my bike was faster, but it's kind of a double whammy, right? I mean, if I was faster, I would have made that with ease, and I would have went through it when it was green. But also, there's a cop right there, and I would have been caught doing about 44 miles an hour in front of the cop, and that's also a ticket. Hey, it's kind of speeding up a little bit, 33 miles an hour. I wonder, and this is a good test for this bike too, is to see that as we ride it, does the temperature kind of go down with it, limiting the power on this bike, if that makes sense. I don't think the hard starts help. Like starting speed going up, what is this guy doing? You're on the wrong side of the road, buddy, on a skateboard. And does anyone know like how you're supposed to go on the road? You're supposed to be on the other side. Yeah, maybe he's just coming from the area or something. Looks like he's a salesperson or something, just making it easier for him, but you gotta be on the other side of the road, buddy. You don't go against traffic, because if you go against traffic, man, and a car is in the bike lane, that's a head-on collision. It's easier if someone hits you from behind because you're both going the same direction, so it's not as bad of an impact. So if you guys didn't understand that, a lot of people just don't get that. I don't know. I've done it a few times when I know I'm coming from like a neighborhood to another street or something, so maybe that's what he's doing, but still, that's dangerous. But back to what I was saying is I wonder if it limits the power on this bike, if it's gonna give us the power back sooner. And what the hell is up with us getting all these yellow lights? I wanna go faster than this Ariel Rider. Is there a setting that I can change? Please, give me a setting that I can kind of push this motor a little harder, and if it goes out, I can test the limits of it. It'll just be, just like the Lyric Graffiti X will kill this motor, and I don't know, I'll order another one if I really had to. I like this bike, I really do. A lot of people are asking to buy it from me, but nope, not for sale. Not anytime soon. No one's here? Yeah, see, I'm not waiting. That crosswalk says 18 seconds. We're not sitting there. And it has to wait until it gets to 0. It waits another 5 seconds, and then the light has to go and turn. Then it goes. So no, I'm not waiting there 30 seconds. So we are at, well, passing Bullard High School right now. I don't know if you guys heard on the news. This was obviously about a week ago, is that they got all their fireworks stolen. Someone stole all their fireworks. And this happens every year, not just with the high school, but just in general. Somewhere around here, the fireworks get stolen. And everyone said it was, oh my God, what the hell? Everyone says it's like an inside job. Who knows? Because they got them back. Oh, at least some of them. The police found most of them and gave them back, so I don't know. Who knows, man? Everyone has, you know, a comment about everything nowadays. You can't do anything without, you know, just having a good time. If you guys watch Love Island, I mean, come on now. They're trying to get rid of Sierra, man, because of something she said a long time ago. Like, who cares? Like, who cares? That's just how I feel. Who cares? Everyone will find anything about you to try to, like, throw dirt on your name and just, like, take you down. I don't get that. every time I see my friends do successful, especially like on YouTube or just anything, you know, making money, I'm like, dude, that's awesome, man. Like, my buddy's making a house, $1.4 million right now, and I'm like, I can't afford that at all. I don't have nearly as close as that, like nothing. And but I'm happy for him, you know, that's what he wants. Why bring someone down like, oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to the countertops? Why'd you do this? You know, it's his house. Oh, go. Now, so far my power has not came back. We are still limited to 30 miles an hour. Now, what's gonna be nice about this video, since you guys are still watching it right now, is at nighttime, it is going to be about 12:30 at night, closer to 1. And it's gonna be dope because it's gonna be really nice tonight. I think it's gonna be like 69 degrees. Yeah, 69 degrees. I know all you dirty asses out there. But no, seriously, I think it's 69 degrees when I get off. I checked the weather earlier, and I'm really curious to see what's gonna change from it being about 91 right now down to 69 and going all the way home. Is the power going to cut out? You're just gonna have to find out to see if it's gonna do the same thing it's doing right now. My prediction is that it might when I get really close to the house. I think it's gonna take longer, but I have a feeling it still might because we're still, oh, this tree, super low. Somebody needs to cut that. Somebody needs a landscaper or a gardener or something. But yeah, I'm just curious to see how it's gonna be. So this is like a test for my own self, and then you guys are gonna see it after I do the video. Are you okay? Someone just sleeping, man. You know someone that I want you guys to go watch, and maybe you guys don't know about him. His thumbnails are kind of weird because they're AI generated, or most of them are. I think he should get away from that. But Dylan Thompson, awesome YouTuber, super funny, man. If you want to watch someone that's funny, go. What takes you so long to turn? Oh man, his mega ride video was funny, man. He was funny. Like, when I was watching that ride, there's no way I would have wanted to be in that mega ride. It's cool. It would have been great for content, but that's not me. You know, I go fast on these bikes and whatnot, but guess what? I've been doing it since 2021, and I haven't had an issue because I'm not doing like dumb stuff. And if I do get pulled over, which I have like 2 times, the cops have been hella cool with me because I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just doing a review for this company. I'm just riding the product, testing it out. It goes this fast. I'm just completely, blatantly honest with them, you know. But I just, anyways, what I was saying about the mega ride, I don't like that atmosphere. It's just so many people, you know, people doing wheelies, people wrecking. I mean, people going on the other side of the road, like basically taking up 75% of this road right here and not allowing cars to go. Everyone's going through the cars. Oh no, I see the railroad tracks. Are they going up or down? Oh my, no, come on now. This happened yesterday. There's an issue with these railroad tracks. They were down. I could probably fit through, to be honest. Oh, they're going up, yes. Last night when I got off of work, I was there for, I don't know, probably, 20 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating, just waiting. There was no train at all. I was just sitting there. And when I came to work, it was about 10 minutes. There's something wrong with it. I couldn't tell you. Turn green. Come on. Let's go. It's green. You guys see it? All right, so I don't really like riding over here in this section because this is where I could possibly get a flat. But the good news is I am only 1 mile away from my work. So if I do get a flat over here, I can just leave it at work and try to fix it on my lunch or something. But I do got to get over. So we're on the wrong side. So we actually have to go against traffic, like I said, not to do. Well, we're going to be on the sidewalk, but you're technically not supposed to ride an electric bike on the sidewalk. Is that the Christmas tree? What the hell? What the helly? I can't say I'm not, like, sad of the power that I'm getting out of this bike right now. Go, Tesla. Go. Why are you going so slow? Jeez Louise. I've never seen a slower Tesla owner than that. Probably has no battery or something. Alright, so we had to come over here. But see, we're on the sidewalk. We're not in the street. But yeah, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Sweet. I have no flat out. I have nothing in these tires yet. I wanted to add something to them before doing this video, just didn't have the time. So I'm glad we didn't get a flat coming this way. But I think what I am gonna do, because I want to do more rides on this thing, I want to go farther because we got 2 batteries, is I really want to put some flat out in it so I don't have to worry like too much about, like, you know, getting a flat when we go super far. And right now we're still down just 2 battery bars, down to 3. So I mean, those 2 battery bars left the chat super early, and we're just still riding on the same ones. Pretty sure we just witnessed someone walk out with a cake just now. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, we're back. Man, what a day. What a day. And I messed up big time. I told you guys I was gonna charge this bike, right, when I got into work. And me and my buddy were just talking an hour before we were gonna leave. And we were talking about the bike and I wanted to show it to him and whatnot. I was like, oh my God, I did not charge it. So guess what? We're still on the same battery charge, but since the bike's set for a little bit, we are up to 4 battery bars out of, you know, the 3 that we have 5, but we're down to 3. This is going to be a good range test for us. And we're also really gonna see what happens with this bike. I'm really curious to see if there's gonna be an issue with, oh my God, I'm running over fireworks from the other day. There's people still doing fireworks out here. Man, I gotta be careful in the bike lane, especially when I go through like a neighborhood or something. And there are still tons of people on the road, which is crazy. I should just probably stay in traffic, to be honest, because I'm going just as fast as this car. I do want to pedal though. I want people to make sure they understand. And last time we took the Super 73 to work, I accidentally went all the way to Blackstone, and that's a bad street to take, especially right now. So we're gonna take Palm. Hopefully everyone sees our tail light and we're good. Come on, car, come on. Sketchy as hell, man. I can't believe that it is 12:30 at night. I actually got left behind at work because the guy was supposed to come in at 12, didn't show up until 12:20. So right now it's about 12:30. And I really just want to get home, to be honest. There was a new episode of Love Island. I'm trying to watch that. I'm already like 2 or 3 episodes behind. Okay, this is a bad road to take. I forgot there are no street lights out here. But we should have a decent tail light in the back, so should be okay. I remember the Big New not having a very good tail light, but I believe this one had a decent one, so I'm hoping we'll be okay. My girl was really worried about me because it's a very busy weekend before July and people just traveling, and I get that. I totally get it. She can see me on the map. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm really worried about getting a flat, to be honest. I can always try to repair it, but do I want to repair it when it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning? Not really. I would rather just try to call an Uber instead of sitting there trying to fix it, maybe not getting it fixed. You know, oh, I just got wet by something. What the hell? So anyway, long story short, you understand, it's a little sketchy, especially in Fresno. And, woo, traffic is coming. Oh, wait, I got a high beam, don't I? Oh, shit, look at this high beam. Holy moly. What a nice high beam right there. That is lovely. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, I had to come over here and hit the crosswalk. We're on Shaw. We're passing Shaw. Cool, now the people have to wait 30 seconds. I hate hitting that button because I apologize, you know, like, for all the people that maybe watch this video and they're cruising around, they're like, damn, why am I sitting here waiting? There's no one crossing the road, and I'm sitting here for like 40 seconds. My bad, I apologize, G. But right now, still getting our max power out of this bike, baby. I'm actually curious to see what our top speed dropped down to. I had my visor closed earlier when we came to work, and it's tinted 70%, so I can't actually close it. I won't be able to see at night, and we're still getting about 38, 39. I'm pretty sure it's about to hit 39. It feels like it still has that power. Doesn't feel like it's holding back, unless the road kind of goes up and down, but maybe we're not gonna get that 44 miles an hour. Oh, what the heck? What in the helly? It's a nice cold night though, I will say. No jacket, no nothing, I love it. We're going, we are going. Yep, we're beating all the traffic. I want to try to stay away from people being on my ass. I definitely don't want to get hit out here. I'm pretty sure people are drinking and everything like that. It is not a good day. But if you guys are watching this video, I mean, I guess I made it to the end, but right now I'm scared. If I was seriously legit going like 28 miles an hour right now, I would be a little scared. I'd probably be riding where he's at right now, where most cars won't go on the sidewalk, unless someone's really drunk. So, I don't know. I'm glad it's going fast now. Let's just see how long it holds. Let's come up here because we're gonna have to hit the crosswalk. Oh man, damn it. Oh man, it psyched me out. All right, well, let's go. I'm going. See what that mess made? That makes no sense. There was no cars like going that way. It was just the cars going this way. I don't know, it made no sense to me. Are you turning? Oh, okay. Are you turning? Go. Go faster. Please go faster. Jeez Louise. I can't tell what you're doing if you don't put a blinker on. Like, I can kind of get an idea, but put a blinker on, please. That's all I ask. Oh, too many people. Everyone go to bed. Please, just go to bed. Oh, there's the police. The policia. I guess they don't care about my bike doing... what did they pass me at? Was I doing like 30-something? I bet you they're out trying to get people still lighting fireworks like that one that you've maybe seen in the air just now. That's probably what they're really concerned about. Who really cares about an electric bike right now unless they're really like... they hate me for some reason, you know what I mean? Like, screw this guy on his electric bike, screw his YouTube channel. Let's take him down. Oh, then you're really gonna have to go watch Dylan Thompson. So I actually know this road really well, and it is so bumpy over here with the tree stumps. Look at this. Holy crap, I gotta turn my high beam on. Sorry, car. I don't really think you should be there anyway, but this road is really bumpy. We might have passed most of it, but still, really, really bad. Let's see if we're gonna pull up next to that cop or not. I really cares. Let me turn my high beam down. I don't want him to see that, but I'm hoping he gets a green light and it holds for me. Looks green, it looks good. Oh, come on, let's go. It's gonna stay green, it's gonna stay green. Yes, that's perfect, that's perfect. I love it, I love it. Come on, copper, let's go. I love it, man. Cruising with the cops. I'm even going over the... oh, I'm not going over the speed limit. My bad. We would have if we had a full battery charge. What is our battery at right now? 3 battery bars still. The Ariel Rider loves to stay at 3 battery bars, apparently. You know one thing this bike really needs, because I was telling you earlier, my hand's already starting to hurt. I'm probably just an old guy, like I say, but I think it should have cruise control. I don't think the settings had a cruise control feature in there. And... correct me if I'm wrong, people, especially if Ariel Rider, if you guys are seeing this, but I really don't think there is a cruise control feature. And I just saw a big box of some fireworks back there, so that's good that I avoided that. I still can't believe, though, we're kind of staying with this cop. If he was to get another red light, then we could probably catch up to him again. That's how nice a fast bike is, but I get it. They want to regulate everything. It makes sense. A lot of kids are doing crazy stuff. The mega ride, we already talked about it, but you know how I feel about that. It's cool, but it is kind of ruining it a little bit. I just kind of keep to myself, try to review these bikes, help you guys out. Oh, that cop is gone. Oh, he's way gone. I thought we were gonna catch up to him, but he is getting every green light like I am. So have you guys noticed, since I've left work, that I have been on the throttle 24/7 unless coming up to a red light? You guys notice that? I really put the paces through these bikes, so no one really on YouTube rides the way I do. I just ride super fast, and I don't know, I just like to get places quick. That's just me, you know. I bought a bike to have some fun, but also I don't want to be just sitting there with everyone flying past me doing 40, 50 miles an hour. I'm sitting there doing 12 or 20 miles an hour. I don't like that. But yeah, so far the bike is still handling well. We actually, I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're more than halfway home, or maybe not. Maybe Woodward Park that we're coming up to soon is probably the halfway mark. But I mean, so far so good. I would love to go and fill the motor right now. I got some gloves on, and I just don't feel comfortable stopping really anywhere. There's actually a nicer area, neighborhood, some really high-end houses, but still, I don't trust it as much. I just don't like to stop on my bikes. I like to just keep going, especially since I was late getting off work. You guys know how that feels, man. Oh, here's an update. I was just getting done talking. Here's an update real quick. 2 battery bars. Ooh, it scared me a little tiny bit. Now, I don't even know what these tires are aired up to. I think they were 28. The bike goes up to 30 PSI, I believe, or 35. I think it's 30. But I could maybe get a little bit more range. Ooh. Struggling to come up this hill. Is it overheating already or what, or just a hill? I don't know, we'll find out, but I gotta get in the street really quick. So I gotta get over and, oh, I think it was just a hill. Being 2 battery bars down, there's a car coming, but we're gonna merge over. Yeah, let's go. Let me get my turn signal on for the first time in this video. Let's get the turn signal going. Now I know this is closed, so there's a little shortcut we gotta take. Yeah, see, look, all that traffic was actually behind me for a while, but dipped out on them. Dipped out on those hoes. Okay, so where's it at? Where's it at? I don't want to get wet. I have a feeling I'm gonna get wet. Oh man, we're gonna have to figure this out. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. It is completely wet across everything. Look at this. This is coming my way. Oh God. Hold on. You see it? You see it? You see it? Oh my God. It's still coming my way. Oh man, I should back up. Look, it's going all the way in the street. It's going all the way in the street. Stop it. What are they doing? Why do you water the thing like that? Oh man. By the time this one gets all the way around, the way this one is, oh man. Oh man, oh man, this is not good timing. They're literally on the opposite like side. So when this one's this way, and by the time this one goes around for me to get around, I'm gonna have to go this way. We're gonna have to cut through. Oh, first time someone's probably been in the water on the Ariel Rider 60 volt. All right, man, I just washed this thing too. I'm trying to keep this bike nice and clean, man. I really like this bike. And the black only looks good when it's nice and clean. That's how a black car is. I think because this park should be closed, we're gonna turn the high beam on. Look at that high beam. You can see it in here in the park. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna come in handy. Oh, I see everything coming off that front fender. Let me slow down. So something about these fenders, let's talk about that really quick. They don't fully go over. They're like a dirt bike fender almost, and some stuff flies off the front tire. I actually really love how they look. I'm not complaining about them. They don't look like your traditional ones that just kind of stay real close to the wheel. And every single bike looks like that. So I'm actually kind of glad they went with this setup. But it does cause a little bit of, mud, water, everything to fly off the tire just a little bit. Oh, man. Now this is the section I don't want to get a flat. If I get a flat in this section, it's over. This is Sketch City. So we gotta keep it trucking along, man. Keep trucking. Look at that high beam. That is awesome. I keep talking about it, but it's great. The headlight on this thing is fantastic. You just don't see that on a lot of bikes. Look at that. Awesome. And I could even move the headlight up if I wanted to. I was just trying to be nice and not blind cars. Because the cool thing about this headlight, I haven't adjusted it from factory, but there is a spring mechanism behind it, and I like that. The Ride one up that had the cover on it, it really looks nice. It hides all the cables, but the bad thing about that is that the Ride one up, the DRT, it doesn't have any adjustability, so you're kind of screwed. You gotta just take the top screws out and push it forward and leave the top screws out. This one actually you can adjust. I haven't done it. I don't really know how to do it. But I saw a mechanism back there, so you can do it somehow. Here comes the sketchiest part of this whole trip. If we make it through here, we're good. I'm gonna kind of lower my voice a little bit, even though, the sand again. Even though people are gonna see me coming a mile away. Just gotta make sure no one's blocking this gate up here. I really shouldn't be riding at night, guys. I just do it for you guys, because I know you guys want the content. I want to put content out for you guys too, I really do. There's also some cats and rabbits around this area. And if I see them, then that means that no one's probably been on here for a while, but I don't see them right now. So someone's probably been in this area recently. I hope no one's like coming up ahead though. I'm not slowing down. We're hauling ass. Oh, there's a cat. There was a cat. I saw him at the same time he saw me. All right, cool, we made it. We made it, guys. Yes. Oh, I hate that section so bad. I really do. Whoa. Yeah, buddy, let's go. All right, where's our battery at right now? 2 battery bars still. So we're still chucking along. I'm surprised there's someone on this road. They just came out of this mobile home park over here. I'm gonna stay in the road because no one should really be on this road, to be straight up honest with you. And there's a few dips right here, so I'm gonna avoid this. And again, I don't know where people have been using fireworks this whole weekend, and they don't normally clean that stuff up forever until like the wind comes in, blows it, or I don't know, some people that have to do some state work or something, like come clean some stuff up. Oh, see, look at this big old dip right there. I wonder what people are parked over here for. There is a river down here. I don't know if people are at the river or just doing some crazy stuff. I don't know. I'm 100% sure. I don't want to know, probably. But this is a straightaway where we have issues. So as I go up this, we're gonna be coming up a hill, and I'm gonna see if there's gonna be an issue with this motor or not, and I'll keep you guys updated. Madera, baby! All right, so we're coming up. We're still coming uphill, but this is where it gets real steep right here. We did lose some speed coming up this, but it is still giving me good power. Keep in mind, we're still doing a range test on today's video. So far, 9.6 miles, 9.7. That means I got another roughly 4.5 or 5 miles to go. Ooh, we're doing 31 now. I don't know if it cut our power or not. I don't think so, because it still feels like it's giving me decent power. We're now getting on the straightaway. There we go. So no power cut yet. That was gonna be the hardest thing for this bike to do on this trip, especially just hauling ass everywhere. More cars just parked on the side. Means there's people around here somewhere. Someone's doing something in their car. I don't know. Right. A little safe on this. I hate going around this thing. The cars that are on this thing, especially like this car, we got to go across. This is the worst intersection. Like, well, it's not even an intersection, it's just a freeway exit and then another street that merges into it. Just got to get over. There's no like path for a bike. But yeah, I'm so glad we have all our power. I know this bike is really going to, oh man, I totally see everyone's side. I get it. Like, I totally understand. It really depends on your area. Like, if you're in California right now, it is super hot. I don't know where else it's hot. Maybe way on the East Coast. I don't know. I've been watching Ryan's videos that's doing 50 states in 50 days, and he said it was hot in one of the states he was just in. So if it's really hot in your area, then yeah, you might have some, some cuts in your bike for it limiting your power. Hello, buddy. He patrols our houses and stuff. So just keep in mind, if it's a hot day, you're going to have this issue, but I don't personally think it's a problem. I'd rather it save my bike, but I understand a lot of you guys are gonna say, I'd rather just buy this bike instead. It's never had any issues, but again, give the bike to me around the same time I'm doing this video, and let's see what happens. I'm not saying all bikes will do this, but it's a smaller motor to kind of get away with that 750 watt limit, which it's not really. It looks like a 1200 watt motor or a 1500 watt motor, but it's still small. It doesn't look like it would be doing 44 max miles an hour everywhere or have the power that it has, like torque-wise, 130 plus newton meters of torque, which doesn't even seem like a lot. A lot of bikes will say 160, and this feels just like the 160 newton meters of torque that some of these bikes claim in their spec sheet. It really just depends on how they measure them. This is a solid bike for getting up to speed. But I totally get it. People say they're not going to buy it because they don't like that issue. I personally didn't like it going to work, and that sucked. I was really hoping it was going to come back. So it would be nice if there's a way to maybe change the temperature on that. I really need to see if there is. But I really think if people do that, there should be a way where it kind of voids your warranty, because that wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? It's like modifying your whole entire engine, putting a big turbo on it, and then blowing it up and trying to get a replacement for your engine when you did that yourself, you know? Some people get away with it, some people don't, but there needs to be a way for people to figure it out. If you take that limiter off, where you could just burn out the motor, and they're replacing people's motors because of people doing that. But I would like to have the option. If I want to blow up my motor on this bike, I do, but I should be responsible for buying a new one. That makes sense. So, so far so good though. Again, 69 degrees tonight. I double checked leaving work. Actually, it might have been 68. It feels great. It actually feels like I should have legit brought a jacket. But I mean, I like, oh no, oh my God, one battery bar left. So I have another 3 miles roughly to go, and I'm at one battery bar. So I really hope that battery bar system is accurate, because I really think it depends on where they calculate the battery bars. They can put whatever voltage they want. I think there's a car behind me, I think, so I'm getting the shadow behind me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to turn around, but also I've only taken this road back like 3 times so far, so I'm a little skeptical about how bumpy this road is. But I thought someone was behind me. Oh, they're way back there. That could be a cop though. It looks like cop lights, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm in my area now. We got the 5G tree tower right here. You guys ever seen this? Where they make it look like a tree. It's not a tree, it's just a 5G thing, and it actually sucks. It really does suck. Whoa! It's a bunch of debris. I don't know what that was. It was like sand or something. Be careful with that. Now, there was, when we went through that park and I was a little sketched out, I wanted to go a little farther because there is a section that caught on fire, and it was a huge section. They put it out. I'm pretty sure we could have saw some embers coming off of it, but it was a huge fire. But we would have had to gone farther down the park, and now without charging the battery on this bike, I didn't feel comfortable doing that, and I'm glad I didn't, because I'm a little skeptical. And I can't believe I'm still ahead of this car. Wasn't there? Oh, they just turned. Cool, I got this bike lane to myself, baby, let's go. So I'm pretty much in my area. I want to give you guys a range update. Obviously, one battery bar, we're getting about 35 miles an hour. 36, I'm going down a slight hill, but I would say about 35. So that's really good. You're still getting some decent speed out of it. I mean, that's 9 mile per hour loss, but think about it. I mean, it's almost done. Another thing you can do, which is pretty cool, because it has no voltage reading, let's do that really quick, is I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to go all the way over here. My phone is bright. I apologize for this. Let me see where I put this app. Oh, there it is. I don't want to go too far because now I'm not recording the miles. But we're going to come in here. We're going to connect to the bike, and the bike should tell me the percentage that we're at. So it says I'm at 34%. Let's see if I get on it really quick. If it goes down, I would think it would go, 23%. Okay. So let me stay on the throttle just a little bit. Let's see, 23%. Some people at the gym, let's go, get the workout in, 21%. So it's cool that you can go into this app and see that information. So I'm at 20, basically let's just say 20% battery left on this bike. And let's go over back to my range. I really need to get these apps organized so you don't see all these mess of apps I have on here. So let's, you know, we'll actually stop at the stop sign. Okay, I went over. Oops, my bad. So right now I have 27.61 miles. And if you can see that, 45.11 miles per hour is our max speed. That was earlier going to work. And yeah, one battery bar. So I've been telling people this bike is good for about 30 miles of range, maybe pushing 35, full throttle everywhere at me being 163 pounds. So let's say you're 160 to 170 pounds. I would say comfortably to stay on the throttle, unless you're in the country and you have no stop signs at all, then, you know, you're going to be pushing at probably 28 miles of range. But realistically, I think you'll get about 30 miles of range, 35 miles of range if you do have a few stops here and there and you maybe ride slightly slower. But again, this is a good bike for range. If you want to get more range, go slower. You don't need to be hauling ass. I literally have the throttle pinned in the whole video. And I hope this video proves that, because a lot of people always say that's garbage range. Oh, get another bike. I want a bike that has 100 miles of range. Why is that bike so expensive for that amount of range? I'm like, I could have rode this bike super slow and probably double the range and got 60 miles out of it, you know? Like, just depends on how you guys ride. And I'm gonna leave you guys on that. This is the end of the video. I love all you guys. I mean, this is a blast being able to, you know, do what I love. And electric bikes are cool. I like technology in general. I just love it. I absolutely love technology. So, yeah, if you guys want to buy this bike, links are down in the description. The links work now. The discount code wasn't working before, and it's only limited to, I think, 10 people left. So if you guys want this bike and you want the discount that I'm giving you guys, seriously, 10 people left, and I don't even know how many more are going to be left after this video goes out. So use it now, and if it doesn't work at the checkout, that means it's done. That means the coupon's been used. So I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys are the true MVPs of this channel. Peace out. I am so excited to ride this bike for future videos to come, so stay tuned. Damn, it's crazy to think I now have 72 miles on this bike. I mean, it is fantastic. And look at all the other stuff we have to review. We got to review this one. I got to review the Notch bike. And we got to do the Ghost Cat. This is going to be a cool comparison of these two bikes. These are two monsters, and I don't think you go wrong with buying either one of them. And once I review everything, I will do a comparison, but give me some time.